Love teams ka ni Alden parang at the height during that time, di ba? And I'm just wondering if parang ever sumagi sa isip mo na one day para magkakapalit-palit kayo ng mga pairings sa series, magkakatrabaho kayo.
Honestly, sir, hindi ko siya naisip. Kasi parang during that time, love teams were such a big deal. And it was such a big thing na parang pag nag-switch, parang magugunaw yung mundo. Ganun yung pakiramdam nung time na yun, especially for the supporters. And you know naman that they're all very passionate about their respective love teams. So hindi ko naisip. Pero ano naman siya, parang hindi ko lang siya nag-isip at that time. But now, being able to do it, it kind of makes sense. Kasi hindi ko din naman ma-imagine celebrities or actors being stuck with working with the same person. Parang yun na, like what I said earlier, parang walang bagong flavor yung projects if it's the same people over and over again.
And I believe, but I also did shot a film in Paris, I believe. So what can you share about it? Parang with Paolo Avellino and direct pa din.
Siguro end of the year na lang.
End of the year ba?
We'll get to that.
Okay. Kaya na lang. And balik na ako sa Siargao. And I believe yung show parang obviously it tries to showcase the beauty ng lugar.
Yes.
But with the parang things happening also now, like with the over-tourism, yung mga medyo may tensions with the locals and some disruptive tourists and yung sa infrastructure. So, parang yung thoughts mo lang doon and parang siguro parang natin ipoprotect yun. Parang especially for you who has been living there for a while na.
I think really the goal of Love Siargao is obviously, like what you mentioned, is to really showcase the beauty of Siargao, the island and its people. And as much as possible, we wanted to show the real side of Siargao, which is more about community, and really just like yung totoong Siargao. Because what really I think what is really paano ba? Yung hindi ko lang kasi gusto about how social media is portraying Siargao are all the things that it's not. There's a lot of things that have been on social media na it's about hooking up, it's about partying, it's about, all of these things na hindi naman talaga ganun yung isla. I think over time, it's really just because nagkaroon ng culture na ganun. Like if you would go to Siargao before, like a few years back, it's really just a nice, quiet place where you can meet beautiful people, and would feel at home. So parang nalungkot lang ako na biglang gano'n na yung image niya on social media and just seeing everything. So we would talk about it to our friends who are on the island na parang sana mabago yung gano'n. So as much as possible with Love Siargao, we really wanted to showcase the best of the island and what the island really is. The thing is, I feel like because, parang it's an exchange na because tourism is growing on the island, it also welcomes the kind of tourists that are not the same kind of or quality of tourists that the island has had before. The ones who are mindful, the ones who really deeply cared about the environment, the ones who care about the people. So ngayon parang naging ano na siya, mas naging, I'm looking for the right word to describe it. Parang mas naging, yun nga, bumaba yung quality ng tourists that are going there. Now, it's known as a party island. Now, it's known as you see people, and I experienced this a lot of times. Like I would be eating at a restaurant, and there would be people in the other table who are not Filipinos na parang talking down on the servers, ganyan. And of course, that wasn't something that existed before. So yun, it's really just unfortunate that in exchange of the island being so well known, na kikilala na siya ng mga tao na hindi din quality tourists that the island used to have.
And ano lang, parang do you also feel protected then in a way? Kasi it's very close to your heart. And sa tingin mo, in what little ways you think parang you can help them in maybe preserving that?
I'm more protective of, I would say, the people. Parang if I really hear someone na talking down on a server or like someone who works at like the restaurant, ganun,
Locals.
mga locals, it really doesn't make me feel good. And the thing is, most of the time kasi like these people don't really fight back, obviously, because they're working there, so hindi naman pwede. So there are times naman din na parang I tell people off. And there was an instance that I did na parang sabi namin, there's a way for you to talk to her properly, parang ganun. Di din naman kasi tama. And you as a Filipino, syempre parang, uy, wag naman ganun. Parang you're a visitor here. You should respect the people here. And you should respect the place. So, yeah, I think in some way activism helps as well. But hirap din naman kasi to control, people that are visiting. Hindi mo naman pwedeng i-screen yan isa-isa. Tignan mo yung ugali nila, tignan mo credentials nila. It's also really hard because we want quality tourists, but we want tourists also in general. And yeah, I'm honestly wishing that the island is the same as before. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alan. Up next, we have from Philippine Star, Charmy Pagulong.
Hello.